is taking the US by storm and is being hailed as the first of its kind with a unique approach to alcohol reduction with a 97% success rate. And the good news is, without having to quit completely. Some medical experts are calling my approach the middle ground of drinking, and the message is starting to spread that many Americans secretly do want to drink less, but don't want to abstain. They're tired of being told by the media and society that quitting is the only option. Unfolding before your eyes, you are about to experience a new, refreshing, and liberating home program that gets fast results without old-fashioned willpower. Look, you may think this is a big promise, or maybe even a little bit suspicious. Because let's face it, you've been told the same old story over and over again that quitting is the only way forward. Until now. I am going to share with you my 22 years of experience of being in the forefront of how to drink less that has the support of many well-known scientists, doctors, psychologists, and psychiatrists around the world. In fact, many of them have secretly used my own methods to drink less because they too have been worried about their own drinking. Because my approach is different. And because my approach stops you feeling bad about your drinking straight away. I can assure you that you don't need to go into long-term therapy or group meetings. In fact, the opposite is true. And even better, you don't have to tell anyone that you're worried about your drinking, because they don't need to know. Only you and I need to know, and this is what is important. Because those in your life who may judge you about your drinking will only see one thing after completing this program, that you are naturally and happily drinking less and enjoying it. You see, I've heard it all before, and I get it. If you're tired of listening to people who tell you that you drink too much, which actually makes you ironically often drink more, or if you're a sneaky drinker because family and friends are critical of your drinking, so you hide and tell those little white lies about how much you drink, stop the shame and the guilt right now. I don't know how many times men and women have said to me, Georgia, when the doctors say to me, just cut back a little. I nod and agree, but I leave feeling awful because I just can't seem to cut back. And I worry about this too much, and bizarrely, it seems to make me drink more. What is my problem? I can assure you there is nothing wrong with you. Let me repeat this. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you, and it's not your fault. We all start drinking socially and then drinking on the weekends, which leads to drinking a few days a week, which leads to drinking every day. Drinking a lot every day. I get it. I've been exactly where you are, and I can help you. Let me tell you a little secret why I know this to be 100% true. First, I'm going to tell you a close-to-the-bone drinking story from Kylie, who is a very typical worried drinker that came to me for help. And what she has to say is what I hear weekly in my professional life. Kylie kindly agreed I could tell you because she was in a pretty bad way before, and the good news, she is not now, so she's happy to share. I will also share other testimonials from men and women who have been brave enough to put their name and photo on this video to show you how powerful and fast the results of this program are. I'll show you their photos to prove they're normal, just like you, in a few moments. But first, this is Kylie's story.
I shudder when I think of this drinking story. In 2012, my husband and I went to a colleague's wedding in the country. As it was a long way from home, we checked into the local hotel for the night with other people from work. I was dreading it because I'm actually very shy and I know my social anxiety can be pretty bad. But I also know I can drink too much sometimes, especially in unfamiliar social situations, so I was already really anxious. The car ride seemed to go forever, and all I kept saying to myself was, Kylie, just don't drink too much. Don't make a fool of yourself. On one hand, I promised myself I'd pace my drinking, but another part of me was dying for a drink to calm myself down. By the time we arrived, people were already at the bar offering drinks.